All right, well, this should be an interesting video today. I should be at the shop working with my hands and building cars, but I'm not. It's brutally hot out there. If it was 20 years ago, man, with all the work we got and the cool cars we got to build, I would just be 24/7. I would have no problem. Actually, back in the day, skipping a night of sleep was kind of an average thing. Once a month, we'd just kind of power through, go home in the morning, take a shower, and go back to work. But that's the old days. Problem is, we got people now that have been doing it a long time and are ready to kind of finish out their careers, and we've got this 30-year gap of people that we don't have anybody in the trades. We've not been teaching them, I guess, or whatever the reason. Education has decided that we just get them a diploma and pat ourselves on the back and then send them off to college and give them more diplomas, and we have so many young people that are not work ready. They have no job skill that they can bring to the table, and spent all kinds of money getting degrees in college that have no value to the workforce, for sure. So here we are, trying to get her done. In today's world, they call it CTE. Yeah, back in my day, we called it industrial arts. So I'm really working on getting employees. I'm sometimes frustrated at the shop because I've got so much that I have to get done. When you're training somebody, it takes you a lot longer to get something done because you're training. Now, if I just do it myself, I can get it done a whole lot faster. So I've got to balance that because we do need to really lift up the trades and work with the next generation. So what we've been doing at Spiritcars, and me personally, I've been writing curriculum. We have, and this is where you can help me out. If you're an educator or you in a community that think we need to have this kind of stuff, we have a hot rod course for a high school, building a Spirit car. That's just part of it, but some of the outline of, we built this course. This is a day-by-day overview of doing it, but this is kind of an overview of what we've got in here. I'll just read straight out of it. Expected outcomes and benefits. Direct benefits include the practical experience of building a car from scratch, understanding complex mechanical and electrical systems. The program aims to increase student engagement and success rate, preparing them for immediate entry into the technical careers or post-secondary education. Conclusion and call to action. Emphasize the innovative nature of the program and its alignment with educational trends towards more vocational training. And it is moving that way because we have to. Request the board, so this is, if from your community, this have to be implemented into our schools. Not so much even into secondary education, but into our, well, when I say second, the college side of things, but we need to get it into our high schools. Anyway, request the board support to initiate this program into the upcoming academic year. Potential to become a flagship model for hands-on education in the district. So additional elements, appendix includes a detailed week-by-week curriculum, testimonials from experts in the industry on the program's relevance, visuals to help illustrate the expected classroom and workshop setups, and snapshots from similar successful programs. And Spiritcars, and I have been working with, and there are some great programs around the country. We're working right now with Arcachula, I believe that's how you say it. It's a small community in Colorado. Adam, the teacher there, he's been there for a couple of years now. He came from the Dallas area and worked at the UTI campus there. Years ago, we sold them some cars that they use in their hot rod program, and he was part of the program there and helps write curriculum. He left there when the flu and cold season hit, and he retired basically. But now he's taking a job on in the Colorado school system, and he's pushing that program forward. And he helped write curriculum when he was at UTI. So he's going to help work with us, and we're going to work with them to get their students. They've got a car coming their way, a kit car, and with the curriculum, excited to work with them. Barron County, OTC out of Kentucky has got one of our cars. We're working with them. What they are is they're a technical school that several districts feed into in Kentucky. Kentucky has a program where the technical schools or the CTE programs, industrial arts programs, are fed by 2 or 3 different districts, 5 different districts, and they have that kind of that pattern through Kentucky. They're building one of our cars, and we're working with them. Excited to do that. There's multiple districts around the country that are doing that, so we're trying to work together, get back into this. 30 years ago, we had industrial arts programs, 40 years ago. And I think we've kind of let that go by the wayside, and it's time to bring some of that back. If anybody follows Mike Rowe, I think he'll follow him. He's got some good ideas how to get our people working again. So anyway, in that, I've started putting the fundamental outline down. This is what it'll take. 1 year, day by day. You know, if you look at, say, right here, we've got week 21, 22, Introduction to Automotive Electrical Systems. Day 1, Overview of Electrical Systems in Vehicle. Introduction to the role and importance of electrical systems in modern vehicles. Discussions on various components of automotive electrical systems, such as batteries, alternators, starters, and wiring. So it'll go on day by day by day. And then you've got week 22, additional electrical features, diagnosing electrical problems. So we've got the overview done, and I'm in the middle right now of writing more of a student handbook that we can just go ahead and move ahead by teaching. My computer shut off. This is not my world, and this is not the world I like to be in, is playing on the computer, but I do like to work with my hands and teach young people. So I've got an automotive. I'm just going to start reading some of this, and I'm open to any ideas. We are trying to build this curriculum. We need to work with people that are willing to do this, to maybe go against the flow of what education has been, and move more towards a hands-on vocational. I'll be totally honest. For Spiritcars, we are having to go overseas to get some of our product. The supply chain is so broken, and the workforce here is so poor, that the work ethic is so poor. We can put an ad out for employees and not get any applications. And for me, I'm at the end. A couple years left. I was retired even, and I came back out of retirement just to kind of see if we needed to wind it up and shut it down, or we could turn Spiritcars around. And we are turning it around. There's no doubt about that. But I can't turn it around into the future unless we can develop a workforce, and it needs to happen, and it needs to happen now. So anyway, here's some of what we got for our teaching materials. Automotive Technology class, Student Handbook, week 1 and 2, Introduction to Automotive Technology. Welcome to the course. Welcome to your journey into the world of automotive technology. Over the next 2 weeks, we will lay the foundation for building a hot rod kit car from Spiritcars. This handbook will guide you through the initial phase, covering key concepts, activities, and safety protocols. So in week 1, we've got Introduction to Automotive Technology, day 1, course introduction and overview. The objective: understand the course structure, objectives, and expected outcomes, activities of the course overview. The course will cover the basics of automotive technology, including key concepts, tools, safety protocols, and the final project of building a hot rod. Goals include understanding car parts, using safety tools, and building a hot rod. Grading will be based on participation, quizzes, and hands-on. Final project: building a hot rod from Spiritcars. The project will involve planning, assembly, and final testing. Icebreaker activities: share your knowledge about cars and interest in the course. Day 2, basic automotive terminology. Objective: learn key automotive terms and concept. Activities: key terms: the chassis is the main structure frame of a vehicle. The drivetrain delivers power from the engine to the wheels, including the transmission and drive shaft and differential. The drivetrain is a combination of the engine and drivetrain working together to generate and transfer power to the vehicle. Anyway, working diligently to make this day by day as simple to easy to use for instructors that don't really know how to do it. And honestly, anybody that really has a thorough understanding of automotive or automotive body or paint or any of that, rather than being a teacher, we would love to have you part of the Spiritcars team. So come and build cars. And then we're trying to train our own workforce as we go. But first I need to have skilled people. Watching a YouTube video or having a piece of paper from a school that says you took a course is not going to cut it. It takes a true understanding of what an apprenticeship is, what it means to be a journeyman, and being a master of your craft. Being a master of your craft means you understand that you don't know it all. You're constantly learning, but you do have the ability to teach. So we need to, and the masters are going away. It's not too many years we won't have the masters of these crafts. AI might be able to, artificial intelligence may be able to do a lot, or your car may be able to drive you around, or a lot of things, but there's some stuff that we need to do to just basically survive. You know, I'm on the farm. It doesn't hurt to go out. If it wasn't so hot, I'd be outside playing today. But as it is, I'm going to go down, work on some hot rod cars. This wasn't really a gripe session. This is we need your help. If you follow this video this far into it, I'm probably 8 or 10 or 12 minutes into a video. You definitely have an interest in this. You definitely understand and know that we need to do something desperately in this country to motivate our young people. We need to engage our young people. This isn't an issue of do they or want they. They just need to understand what's available. And there's young people that will have a passion for this. All we need to do is engage them and enable them to follow through on what their passion is. At Spiritcars, we say we don't build cars, we build dreams. So we're not going to give up. We're not going to quit. We're not going to slow down. I don't give up. I'm just going to work with where we can work, people that want to work with us. And we're going to move this program out into the entire country, and which we're already doing. So I don't have not much of a hot rod video today, but it is a hot rod video. So that's it for today.